Now to a story that is only in Chicago. It was 40 years ago this week that Chicago sports fans, and really sports fans everywhere, were in a bit of a frenzy. The Air Jordan sneaker officially went on sale on April 1st, 1985. It was designed and named for legendary Bulls player Michael Jordan.
And it's really so much more than just a shoe. As we've seen 4 decades later, they're still very much in demand. Lexi Sutter takes a look back.
In 1984, Michael Jordan was 21 years old and playing in his rookie season with the Chicago Bulls.
Jordan has come up with another.
It was then Nike, Adidas, and Converse approached the up-and-comer about a sneaker deal. Ultimately, we know Jordan chose Nike, and the rest is history. A very rich history.
Do you know? That's right. Air Jordan, Air Jordan, Air Jordan.
Sales greatly exceeded expectations, earning more than $120 million in 1 year. When the shoe became available to the public in April of '85, lines were out the door and around the block.
It's overwhelming.
Especially here in Chicago.
That's one of the big things. So when the shoe come out, we get a lot of phone calls, people calling, wanting to put it on hold, things like that.
James Denman co-owns Sneakerville 88 with his nephew, Jasir Bailey. Both are native Chicagoans, and they can attest to the power of this shoe and what, for so many people, it really represents.
The Air Jordan, to me, is something that represents Black culture in Chicago, considering that the fact when he first came out the shoe with the Air Jordan, especially like the Air Jordan 1, the black and red colorway, it was banned. They didn't want him wearing it, and he told them, like, I'm going to represent me. I don't care about the $25,000 fine per game. I'm going to wear my shoe. So Jordan and the Air Jordan is a representation of resilience and representing yourself.
Nike has released more than 1,000 versions, but there is nothing like an original pair. This is on display at the Chicago History Museum from 1985. Even more proof of how Air Jordans are a part of this city's story.
They're not just Chicago history, they are the history of sneaker culture.
MJ started with sneakers, but has grown the brand into so much more. These shoes are considered art and a collectible.
You're probably never going to see a pair of pristine Air Jordan 1s again. Obviously, we got very lucky with our pair, but they are worth so much money right now.
Even today, the demand for Jordans has not really changed.
Everywhere I was going around the city, 150 people outside the line, 100 people outside the line. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go to the suburbs then. 50, 75 people out in the line. As soon as they open up the door, people run into the store trying to be the first ones in line. So it's just crazy to see, like, 40 years later, people are still going crazy over this one shoe.
Owning a pair gives every person a chance to be like Mike, an athlete who transcended the game, creating an entire culture centered upon sneakers.
His name's not going anywhere. He's the GOAT.
Lexi Sutter, NBC5 News.
Especially to us here in Chicago. It's so crazy, too. The throwback look you see everywhere now. It's something else.
And that logo has stayed consistent.
It has. The Flying Man logo, for sure.